Alright, welcome back to Metal Gear Solid. We are now back in this area. However, it is a little bit different from last time as there are actually people patrolling this area. And I want to say this area probably has lasers in it. Yep, exactly, that's what I thought. So just be careful. Be careful going under there and try not to get up on the lasers. If you know what I'm saying. So let's get out of here. Go in there, pick up a FAMAS. Not bad, it's a good gun to use. I like it in boss battles. I don't usually like to use the FAMAS in like combat with like regular soldiers. I've already been in this room, but we gotta wait for that other doofus outside to leave. I really thought that guy would hear me walking. They usually can hear footsteps like that if I'm running. Alright, please turn around. Thank you. I don't know why I said thank you like that. Our objective right now, if you tuned out in the last video since there were so many goddamn cutscenes, we are going to look for Dr. Hal Emmerich, as he can help us find a way to stop Metal Gear.
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
Don't move around too much.
Don't worry. I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake. The cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas?
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait! You said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See ya there.
So, as Meryl said, she opened this door for us. And we're gonna have to kind of sneak our way through without getting gassed, pretty much. It's easier said than done. It can always be kind of annoying, I think.
Be careful, Snake. That airlock is set with infrared sensors.
Yeah, as soon as you walk into one of the sensors,
You
it's
can't see
game
them with your
over.
naked eyes, but there are infrared beams coming out of that wall. Touch any one of them and the doors will seal off and the place will be flooded with poison gas. Somehow you've got to get through without setting off those sensors.
I think this is another case where the Twin Snakes version works a little bit better. I never really quite liked the depth perception on this area. It's always been kind of wonky, but once you like adjust your eyes to what you're seeing, it's actually fairly easy to tell which laser is in what area. Because that's always been the big problem, for me anyway. Don't worry about the guys in the other room, they'll almost never, like, see you. At least they've never seen me, although I think they're kind of curious right now. I just heard one of them say something. And let's go, that's that. We are now done. Another thing to do instead of using the infrared goggles is to use a cigarette. It's not as good, but you can see the lasers directly in front of you, which is the advantage of the cigarettes. So it would help a little bit more with the depth perception. And right through here, we're about to get another codec call.
Snake, be careful. There are Claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
Who are you anyway?
One of your fans.
Now, if you've ever played the first game, you know that guy, Deep Throat, has a different voice than before. And I was talking about this before, how pretty much everyone has the exact same voice, except for one character. In the original game, he was voiced by Greg Eagles, who also voices the DARPA chief, and I guess they replaced him to just avoid confusion between the two characters.
Master, does the name Deep Throat mean anything to you?
Deep Throat? What, you mean the guy from Watergate?
No, but he uses the same name. Whoever he is, he's not part of our operation, but he's been giving me advice by Kodak.
What?
On top of that, he wasn't using burst transmission. It seems he was transmitting from somewhere on this base.
Somewhere on the base?
Yes,
Miller, did you turn into
I
Snake?
have no idea who that could be.
I see.
So this is just yet another one of those cutscenes that is infinitely more ridiculous in the Twin Snakes version. Pretty much any cutscene involving this tank is about 1,000,000 times more ridiculous than it was in the original.
This is Raven's territory. Snakes don't belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass.
There are a lot of like James Bond shots in this game, I just now realized that.
Send him a message.
And by send him a message, I mean shoot at him with a tank. Oh, Snake. Any normal person would be dead.
That's right. You belong on the ground. You should crawl on the ground like the snake you are. Come, let's fight.
That was kind of goofy, wasn't it? So this is the fight with the tank. I'm not a big fan of this fight. I don't love it. Oh, also, if you see mines on the ground, this is true for pretty much every single Metal Gear Solid game. If you crawl over them, you'll pick them up and they'll go directly into your inventory. So that's just a little tip there. But yeah, I've never been a big fan of this fight. So best thing to do is I like to just throw a chaff grenade down and then get up close and toss a grenade. I'd say it's better to blind fire toss them. That one just took out the treads there. Ow, and yet he still hit me. That took out the other set of treads. I'm getting flashbacks to fighting the Shagohod. But yeah, blind firing them I think works a little bit better, because it kind of auto-aims right for the little cockpit thing. Yeah, this has always been one of those kind of finicky fights for me. That is the goofiest damn animation in this entire game. Oh, and he's gone. He just wanted to laugh a little bit. Isn't that what everyone wants, though? Just to laugh? Alright, let's see if we can't actually get that in there this time. Again, you gotta be fairly precise if you're gonna aim like that. So just blind fire, and it'll kind of auto-aim into the cockpit. So just do that. I'd say it only takes about like 4 times or so. There we go, that's already 2. Actually, it might only take 3. I don't know where that one went. Hiding down here in these little kind of like grate areas is a fairly good idea if you just want to try and avoid his fire. I'm not actually sure what the chaff does. I just kind of instinctively throw the chaff. It might disable, like, maybe the lock-on sensors. But yeah, there's, phase 1 of this fight.
See how you like this?
I mean, this is just a totally exciting boss battle overall, isn't it? See, the Metal Gear series can do tank battles well. Just look at Peace Walker for an example of good tank fights. These are just boring because you don't really have any, you don't have a rocket launcher, you don't have anything that can really do a significant amount of damage to the tank. It's just you gotta be really precise and you gotta lob those grenades right into the cockpit. If you hit anywhere else, you ain't doing any damage. Hopefully this will be the last shot. Come on. Nope. Again, I think still the best option is to blind fire the grenades. Did that go in? I think that actually did go in, but it didn't count. There we go. I think sometimes the game is fairly generous and just lets you have them. It's like, oh, you kind of got close to it. We'll just put the grenade in there for you. And yet again, this cutscene is completely ridiculous. Oh god. Oh, I love that so much.
Boss, is this all right? Just giving him the card like that?
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. He lives and breathes combat just like you. I would expect no less from your...
You see, I told you so, but I will kill him.
General Ivan, I hear that you lost your arm and ran away home.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him. Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always.
Yes, the raven on my head. It thirsts for his blood.